This guy did a pretty good job of wrapping this up, but there's this one piece that's exposed and there's a bug in there. What's up guys? As you can tell from the title of this video, I'm going to pick up my new engine. This is the day after I pulled my other engine out of my car. I just left work and my brother-in-law is gonna meet me there with his truck and we're gonna load it up. It's another 28 minutes. I've been on the road for like 20 minutes already and I'm about to run out of gas. So I'm trying to drive as conservatively as possible. It's raining out. It's kind of not exactly the conditions I was hoping for when going to pick up this engine. Alright, so my brother-in-law just called. He said that he's 15 minutes away. I'm like 7 minutes away, so I'm gonna stop for gas real quick because I thought I was holding him up before. I didn't realize that I'm still in New Jersey. I thought I was in Pennsylvania. So the gas tank came up and I didn't know what the hell was going on. Got some Evo action right here. Sounds really good. There's like no Evos around me, so it's nice to see one. Well, I lost the Evo, so that sucks. Definitely lost the Evo. But we are pretty much here. Well, it looks like I'm coming up on it right here. Okay, I'm gonna go in. Probably gonna take him some time to grab it, so I might as well go in before he gets here. So I'm out here in the rain, waiting for Bill. Where you at, Bill? Bill, where you at? It's pouring. Yeah, they said pull through the gates, then it's gate number 1.
Oh, there it is. Oh, there's the forklift. I mean, it shouldn't be huge, though. Full-size pallet?
It's probably like 3x3.
Yeah.
Oh, it's tiny, see?
Yeah. It's real tiny. Swatted it.
Thought you would need some help. Was it not long enough?
With a hook, I just don't want it sliding.
Yeah.
It's not.
You don't think so?
So, I'm following you. Or do you want to follow me?
How about you lead the way, I guess?
So you can keep an eye on your baby?
I was just gonna say, because like, you can go your own speed. If it's sliding around, you don't want to go too fast. Okay, I'm back in my car. I'm about to follow Bill back to my house. Weather is absolute shit. Not having AC or heat really sucks, because like I can't see out my windshield. It's all fogged over. I really need to be able to defrost my windshield right now. But instead I have to like use my hand, which kind of sucks, but it's doing the trick. You can kind of see now. What you heard about me? The rain is not stopping, unfortunately. I feel bad for Bill that like the weather's this shitty and that like he has to drive this much, but I'm hooking him up with a bunch of beer and some cash, so yeah.
Slow.
What's up guys? So I have the engine out. I have my new engine. I'm exhausted from working on my car after work every day, but the weather's really nice tonight and possibly the rest of the week, so I'm trying to just keep the ball rolling. Right now I'm just gonna take a look at this engine and show you everything that I need to take off of it to swap over to the new engine. So I have the engine really nicely on these 2 rollers down here on a big piece of plywood. It's actually extremely sturdy. Like I could kick it and like it'll roll a little bit, but it will not flip over. See, it stops right there. And then the same thing, pulling it down. It doesn't go anywhere at all. It used to roll a little bit, but I just put a little piece of wood down there. And this thing is seriously like really sturdy. Like I can push that thing around. It's not going anywhere. Here's a look at everything I need to do. over here, what I got, and I'll unbox this in a minute, is basically a long block. It's the bottom end and the head and some upgraded cam. So I need to transfer everything over to that. I'm gonna start with the small stuff on the front of the engine. So there's this little bracket piece right here that holds on the AC compressor and the alternator. To get that off, I actually need to take these two off individually. And then we have this thing, which I think is an oil cooler. Here is my oil filter housing. And then up here, we have a bunch of hosing that we actually need to take off first to even get to that. And that goes all the way up here. So that goes right there onto the block. On the back side, here's the transfer case. This right here is where the drive shaft goes, onto those three. The prop shaft. Axle for the right wheel, axle for the left wheel. So the transfer case bolts on to the transmission right there, those two bolts. And then it looks like there's two more down at the bottom. But I will not have to remove that. There's just this bracket back here that holds the transfer case to the block. So I need to remove that. This thing right here is a bracket for the turbo. But the stock turbo is not going back on, so the 10,000 electrical connectors over there also need to be figured back out. Yeah, so that's just a quick look at what this all looks like out of the car. You never really get to see the back of how everything is oriented, so it is cool to see this. So now I'm gonna unbox that puppy over there just for the hell of it, and then maybe I'll get started taking some of this stuff off the front of the engine. So I lost my nice big knife, and I don't feel like going inside to grab a kitchen knife. So I'm gonna try to take care of this with just some scissors. So we'll see how this goes. All right, let's see how long it takes me to figure out how this thing works. Okay, that tightens it. That just took all tension off of it. But how do you loosen it? Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. All right, baby seat, here I come. Up a baby. All right, here's the cams. Oops. Okay, well, probably could have packaged those a little bit better, but that's all right. Hopefully the rest of it's packaged well. Oh, so I don't have to move this guy over because that is already on it. And the oil filter housing is already on there. All right, guys, check this out. So this guy did a pretty good job of wrapping this up, but there's this one piece that's exposed and poking out of the plastic right here. And look what's in there. Oh, the camera's not gonna be able to get this, is it? There's a bug in there. There's a little buggy boy in there. Let me try zooming in. Come on, come on, zoom in. No, focus in there, focus, focus, focus. No, might not work. There you go, now you can see it. See that thick boy in there? You can see it. Oh, there you go. Alright, I think I wasted enough time. I'm gonna grab the shop vac and see if I can suck that bug out of there. And then properly wrap that up. Everything else looks like it wrapped up pretty good. Alright, well, he's not in there anymore. That should be good. Okay, I'm going to wrap that back up. Maybe take a look at the cams and then decide if I'm gonna start pulling stuff off of that other motor right now.